I haven't covered the last few trailers for NHL 17 simply because they've been gameplay oriented, and as I've said on Twitter, any news about gameplay is really just a loose promise. We all know that the gameplay will change. The beta will play one way, the full release in September will be nearly completely different, and then that will change at least once more in a major way before, they start really focusing on NHL 18. When we get information like we've had with the Game Informer article, sure, there's some interesting tidbits, but most of it won't be relevant once the beta's over, basically. Looking at the last gameplay trailer that focused on goalies and the position battles, do you really think the game will play that way, even in just the beta, let alone the full release? Maybe I'm just way too pessimistic, or maybe I've learned my lesson. That said, of course I'll be getting NHL 17. It wouldn't matter if I was on YouTube or not. I've played the series my entire life, and regardless of how frustrating it can be, and oh boy, can it be frustrating. Needless to say, I'm too addicted to quit. That said, what I can look forward to, aside from gameplay, is what this trailer you've been watching in the background has promised: EASHL customization. Now, can this and will this be abused to hell with teams creating blinding, all neon, bright pink and green monstrosities of jerseys and arenas? Yes. If matchmaking isn't on point, can teams judge you based on your arena progression and quit because they know your team is a higher level? Yes. Like most things in life, there's normally a downside or two. But beyond those two issues, EA has created an excellent progression system that once again gives people something to fight for. I know, a lot of people prefer building up their character as you did in prior games. The fight for a Legend 3 card was tedious yet rewarding. But at this point, I'm certainly all in favor of player builds and in favor of this new system. Earning badges and thus earning extra rewards here and there for your player and team is awesome, and it actually gives badges a purpose rather than just being a tacked on item like it was in NHL 16. It's similar to FIFA in a way, where if you want your player to have a ridiculous afro, you have to earn it, you have to play for a bit. Overall, the jersey styles look solid. There's a ton of logos that look fantastic, a gigantic improvement on the generic logos of games past, and I even got my wish. The Vancouver Lights are in the game for EASHL teams. Expect to see those from my club in NHL 17, and yes, expect a lot more online gameplay from me in NHL 17. I should say as well that the new drop-in system looks very promising, and I'm excited to see just how the group matchmaking option works. I've gone from playing hundreds of drop-in games in years past to less than a dozen this year, simply due to the lack of a proper lobby system. Anything that makes it easier for a friend and I to get into a game is fantastic, and with the games rolling over, you may just find a new EASHL teammate. Maybe. Oh, and jersey tucks are back. And with this timestamp, no, I'm not talking about the player builds because, again, those will change. Look at the top right. Club record, player rank, and a latency meter. Bravo, EA, for that. That's pretty much all I can say at this point. This video was more about talking why I hadn't made a video talking about the trailers, and of course talking about this one. All I can say is that I'm simply excited for it, but let me know what you think, not only for this trailer, but of NHL 17 in general at this point as we approach the beta. We've had quite a bit of info, which is good. EA's learned from their mistakes of years past, but are you excited for the game at this point? As always, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you hit that like button or the dislike button, whatever you feel. Subscribe for more NHL 17 coverage, though, and I'll see you guys later.